Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your May 2022 Committed Love Reading. Taurus, this is a general reading, and it will not resonate for everybody, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. Happy birthday to those that are celebrating. I'm going to pull some overall energy for you, and then we will pull some tarot and expand on those. All right, Taurus, if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Rudy. Welcome to my channel. If you're returning, thank you so much for your trust and support. For your likes and subscribes. I appreciate all of you all. I appreciate your energies. So thank you all so very, very much. All right, guys. I'm going to put that off to the side. And we're going to pull your overall energy. Okay. Potential. I love that. Oh, I got goosebumps. Potential. This is committed love reading. It's way too many there. And it's coming up anyway. There you go. Death, potential, and humility, I think, is duality. Interesting. Yeah, humility. All right. All righty. We have potential. So this just tells me in this relationship, there's potential. There's room to grow. There's room to know. With the humility card, it's, you know, not being all about you, not, no pun intended, not being all about them. It's room to grow, room to accept that you don't know everything, room to accept that they don't know everything, and that you're both willing to learn from each other. And again, you have the potential here to have your roots run deep. You have the potential here to really start something amazing, to really start something that is going to be everlasting. And then you have the death card. And it's showed up in this position over here. And this just talks about maybe weeding through the relationship and taking out what no longer serves you. Letting parts of it die off, so to speak, so new shoots can come up, new growth can happen. It's not a card of physical death. It's not a card of death of the relationship. It's a card of the energies that you need to let go of that aren't serving. You know, it's kind of like if you have a plant and you have a bunch of dead leaves on it or dead vines, and you cut those off so the plant won't waste its energy on parts that aren't going to be productive or parts that aren't going to grow, right? And it's kind of the same with the death card in a relationship reading or a committed reading. Weeding out or taking part of what is not growing or not serving you anymore. And you can let it go or you can reinvent it. Make it to where it does serve you energy. You know, there's a lot sorry, that was my dog's bone. I about jumped out of my seat. There's a lot you can do with that energy. It doesn't have to be completely gone. It can just be transformational, you know, letting go of it so something new can come in. Seeing something from a different light, knowing that, again, you're not the only person, or they're not the only person in this relationship. All right. This side will be for you. This side will be for your partner. If you have more than one partner, you will have to discern who this is, or look at their moon and rising signs, or look at their sun sign. All right. We have the Ten of Cups. Beautiful energy. Whoa. There we go. The 2, look at that. 10 and a 2. Interesting. 12. There's a 12 significance for one of you. I just felt, because I usually don't have those up. All right. The 8 of Wands. Your partner has the 8 of Swords. Interesting. You both have 8s. How interesting. The Ace of Cups and the Hermit. Bottom of the deck for both of you is a 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups to me talks, especially in a relationship reading, talks about boredom. It talks about staleness. It talks about maybe wanting new things, maybe wanting a new direction, wanting some new spark, wanting some new love, wanting some new romance, kind of being stuck in the same old rut, same old things. Could be boredom. You know, trying to bring emotional security or emotional stability to your relationship. Maybe both of you need to be on board for that, on page for that. Because I think if you would see what's around you instead of focusing, it's almost like instead of focusing on what's wrong, try to focus on what's right, right? That's kind of what I'm feeling. All right. And it just shows that, you know, if you do that and you focus on more of what you do want and what you do, you know, what you've let go of, and not focus on that and focus on what you want to bring in and what you want new, there'll be victory. There's going to be a lot of positivity that comes from this. All right. So you have the 10 of Cups. You have the 2 of, and again, the number 12, if there's some significance to that, your birthday or some type of significance, because I don't usually add the cards, and I did, and 10 and 2 is 12, obviously. So there you go. 10 of Cups is emotional stability. I think in this relationship, you know, again, there's potential. And I feel like you have potential. You know that you have growth there. I think long term, you want that emotional stability. You want that happily ever after, whatever that is to you. If it's a family, there's a family. If it is just the togetherness, the happiness, the rainbow, you ultimately, that is the goal that you are striving for in the relationship. But it also talks about, you know, having to kind of sacrifice a little bit. You have to bring in a balance. You have to maybe work less, or be present more, and, or, you know, be present less and work more. You know, there's got to be some type of balance. Something's not kind of going with the flow. Something's not kind of going in the right direction that you want it to go. And you need to kind of focus your attention on what needs to be attended to. And it could be more than just a relationship. And, you know, I have to take the card literally. You could be a new parent, and it could just be the whole juggle of everything new. And that could be where the Death card comes in, letting go of all that old ways. You know, if you were younger and you used to party or have people over, or, you know, maybe you're giving up that type of life for a more balanced, stable life. You have the 8 of Wands energy, and it's fast-moving energy. It's an energy of, it could be what you're passionate about, what you desire. You know, in this love reading, committed reading, it just tells me that I think that you're still over the moon for this person. I think that you still, you know, again, the potential card's there. You see so much potential in this person, but the passion and the desire for this person is still there. And I think it is, you know, faster and more powerful than it was when you first met, honestly. You're very content, emotionally content in this relationship. It's just balancing out whatever this is that needs to be a balance, or whatever it is you need to lighten up maybe and go with the flow a little bit more instead of being so rigid. It could be money. It could be work. It could be finances. It could be, again, job, partnership issue, you know, where you have to, if you're giving so much to the partnership and not enough to the work, or not enough to the work and not enough to, you know, kind of balancing that out. Again, it can go with the new parents. If you all are new parents, it's definitely a balancing act, but you're over the moon. The energies here is just through the roof as far as your desire and your passion toward your partner. Your partner has the 8 of Swords and the Ace of Cups and the Hermit card. Your partner is, maybe your partner is not as truthful with you as they need to be. They could be withholding some emotions, or withholding some thoughts, or withholding some things they're going through. They could feel stuck or trapped, or almost like mentally sabotaged, or mentally stuck. I get this card a lot if they're a creative person and there's a blockage like writer's block or something like that. So that could be if they're going through something like that. Because a lot of times writers are very solitary. The Hermit is a card about going within. The Hermit is a card, it can be a creative card, but it is a card about inside, what you're bringing to the outside. But you have to make it happen. You have to, it's got to start from inside of you. You've got to figure all this out before you can bring that energy outward. So that could be a little bit of it. If it is not a creative energy force that is coming in, your partner could just feel stuck or stagnant in their own emotions. There could be some depression or some type of low self-esteem or some type of energy that they feel they're trapped in. I just feel like they're trapped in, and maybe they have to sort this out. They have to figure out what this means to them. And maybe it's something where they're not wanting to share it, or they're not outwardly sharing it with you. They want to keep it in. But as with the relationship, again, they feel very blessed. They're very excited in this relationship. I feel like too that you all again started this new endeavor. Something with the Death card, being transformed, starting that energy new, giving it more potential, giving it more growth. That's almost why I feel the pregnancy or a longer term commitment, maybe with that little sprout or that little growth up there, securing something for the future. Your partner may not feel adequate enough. Your partner may not feel knowledgeable enough about something. They could even be doing some secret studying on the side. But they feel very blessed and very much in a state of love and emotional fulfillment. Again, with the Ace of Cups. You know, if it's a baby, again, a new love coming in, which would be something new to love, which would be a baby, right? That energy. If it is not, it is, you know, where the Death card is coming in, where you all released energies and, you know, having your relationship from a different, new perspective, I guess, or a new angle, or a new beginning, a new gift, a new start. They could be dealing with, again, some type of depression or some type of anxiety or some type of feeling of being trapped or stuck in their thoughts. If it's a pregnancy and maybe the baby's not here yet, maybe they're freaking out about, oh my gosh, what kind of mother, father am I going to be, or person am I going to be? And that could be where the humility card comes in, because it's not all about you and it's not all about them. It's about something else. If it's not a baby coming in, it could be potential for the baby coming in. It could be potential for a future together. Again, with the potential card and the Ten of Cups. You know, what do you want to manifest? What do you want to bring into this? But your partner having to have like an alone time. I'm a Scorpio and I have to have my alone time. And it means nothing. It's not against anybody I live with or anybody in the family. It's just sometimes I just need to be by myself. And that could be this energy coming in too with your partner. The Hermit's a card of Virgo. And again, this balancing, it's you having to adjust. You having to adjust. I just feel this energy. You having to adjust to it. It's a shift. All right. Your challenge for both of you all that you need to work on for the month of May is judgment. Judgment to me goes really well with the Death card. It is coming clean. It is maybe having that heart-to-heart, maybe talking to your partner, maybe opening up. Again, it's your challenge. It is coming clean, opening up, turning the page, moving forward, hearing the call of a higher, source, your higher self, a higher being. Heeding the call and hearing the call. Everybody being on the same page. Being able to start new, being able to start fresh. It's a challenge. Making the time for this. Making it forefront. Bringing it into the picture. Bringing it into the conversation. It could be where it happened when you all, waxed and waned about what you all are needing to tweak or let go of and move forward on for your growth, for the potential. The action you all need to take for the month of May is nostalgia. Re-remembering how things were. Re-remembering simplicity. Again, this is almost a card of starting over, being given another chance, being able to wipe the slate clean, coming clean with, it's like any transgressions or anything that you've had going on in the past that you need to come clean on. It's almost like a confession. The action is re-remembering, going through pictures, going through photos, going through your life, going back to the beginning. This is how we met. This is how it started. Rekindling those old feelings, rekindling those old emotions. Seeing how far you've really come together. It's going to give you a broader perspective about where you all are going. And really to see the story, I just feel like you can see the story. All right. Taurus, let's see what we got here. My dog's got a bone. If you hear crunching in the background, I apologize. But he is not trying to sit in my lap, so I'm grateful. We have forgiveness. Yep, with the Judgment card and Daydream. Again, judgment can be, again, wiping the slate clean. Transgressions, basically telling all your sins, and this is it. Asking for forgiveness for the way things were or things used to be. Maybe what you all had to let go of, what you had to release in order to transform and move forward and hit that potential and growth card. I also see this as not only forgiveness for the relationship and each other, but forgiveness for yourself. Not holding yourself stuck. And I think your partner with this card right here, this is where it comes in. Being able to forgive yourself for maybe something they did or should have done or didn't do under a circumstance, and they feel guilty over it. They hold themselves accountable for something, and they need to forgive themselves. They need to listen to the higher calling and come clean on a situation, or talk about a situation, or ask forgiveness to somebody for a certain situation. Even if a person has passed, they can still ask the universe for forgiveness and offer it up as a forgiveness and being able to move forward. But it's self-love and it's forgiving yourself also. Then you have the beautiful Daydream card, and it just goes so well with the potential. The potentials are there. If you can dream it, it can happen. If you can dream it, if you can see it and dream it, it can happen. If you can see it and dream it, you can manifest it. It's believing in yourself, believing in yourselves together, right? All right. We have false indigo. What an interesting card. Immersion and intuition. I think I talked about somebody's intuition somewhere. When you reach the end of what you should know, you will be at the beginning of what you should sense. Khalil Gibran. Love it. False indigo. I will read out of the book on that, though. I've never heard of the plant. Let's see. I was just trying to see if it's, oh, interesting. This says that the strikingly tall spires of the garden plant are covered with deep indigo blue flowers that also have a mystical correlation with the third eye, which opens up perception, insight, and intuition. It is the folklore of this plant has come to have an association with the spiritual baptism, which very much could be the judgment card. I've got goosebumps all over. How interesting. To experience things at a different level, look beyond what your five senses reveal. Immerse yourself in your own inner knowing. Trust your intuition to reveal the truths that will guide you to a fully realized life. Beautiful. And I just feel that too with the Hermit card. You know, whatever it is that your partner needs to come clean on, or feels they need to come clean on, or feels stuck in, you know, fully realizing the potential there with the Hermit, going inward. Yeah, immerse yourself in your own inner knowing. And then that's exactly what you're doing with the Hermit card. Beautiful. Beautiful too. And I feel with the word false indigo, you know, to me it goes with the judgment, and it goes really well with things being brought into light, into that inner knowing. All right, Taurus, if you are interested, I do weekly readings. I post those every Saturday. So please subscribe and hit the notification bell if you're interested in those. Let me know if this resonates with you. I'd love to hear. Please take care of yourself. Please stay safe and healthy. What a beautiful reading. It really is beautiful. And I think you all have a good grasp on it. It's just moving. It's just life, right? It's life. It is life. But the potential is there. I love that middle card. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Good luck to you all. And until next time, bye. Bye for now.